Hey guys, it's Damien here, and yesterday something very exciting happened. That is, Tinder decided to launch a desktop version of their famous mobile app. Now, they haven't added any new functionality. All they've done is made it possible to use on your desktop. But today I'm going to have a quick look at the features it has, the features it doesn't, and more importantly for you guys, why I actually think desktop version opens up a whole new world of possibility for using Tinder. So I'm going to go ahead. If you just head to the Tinder site, it'll take you to a page like this. You just got to log in with your Facebook account, which I'll do here real quick for you. Now, once you're logged in, it'll take you to sort of a welcome screen. It's going to teach you just a little bit about how to use Tinder, how the messaging system works, share your location, which, yes, of course, I do want to do. Now, this I'll kind of just bring this up. One of the reasons I like Tinder on a desktop is that you can just go ahead and use a VPN on your computer to change your location. So that used to be one of the cool Tinder Plus features, but now you can just spoof your location to anywhere in the world, any suburb in the world. It's really easy to do. Just change it, use a VPN to shift that up for yourself. So, it's kind of a one of the extra little tricks that you can do on a computer, which I'm not going to do right now. Okay, it's just telling me about notifications. Lovely. So, no, not now. Great. So here you'll see what Tinder looks like on your desktop. You've got all your previous sort of conversations here and your new matches. This is an old account of mine. I haven't used this in many years. Just using it to show you guys. Here you've got do I want to meet this girl? Now, what I kind of really like here is the fact that rather than having to use my mouse, I can just go ahead and use the hotkeys that you can see down here. So when I'm looking at a profile, I can look at her straight away and I'll say, no, I don't want to meet her. I'm going to just hit the left arrow and I'll go left. No, left arrow, go left. No, left arrow, go left. And if I see a girl and think I want to learn a little bit more about her, I just press forwards, takes me right into her profile, press the space bar, I can flip through her photos real quick. Gives me a really good idea of if I like this girl or not. And then I can just go ahead and swipe right or left, and it'll attempt to match me with this girl. So here we have another girl who has... I don't know why she was blue. Oh, because she super matched me. Oh, that's very nice of her. Keep swiping. I'm not going to try to send a message right now. At any rate, you can see that all my matches appear here along with my conversations. Now, just as usual, as you'd expect, I can click on people's names and you can see old conversations of mine. Now, one of the things I do love is that, first of all, I can always see her picture, like clearly all the time on the right-hand side. I don't know why, but when I have like 20 or 30 girls I'm talking to at once down here on the left, I very easily forget what they actually look like. So it helps me to be able to quickly swipe there and see if I want to keep talking. But also, I can easily swipe through the conversation. It's just much easier to do on a computer rather than on my phone for whatever reason. Smoother, easier. I can Command F and I can search for words from parts of the conversation. Netherlands, if I need to remember what she does for work, I can just Command F, work, and it'll usually find my question, hey, what do you do for work? Or her question to me. Things like that just makes it easy to quickly find back details that I need to from a conversation. However, the fact that it's here on a computer is really exciting for me because the way that you should be using Tinder is there's no need to reinvent the wheel. So you should actually have a document file like a Word doc or a Google Doc file where you have really great questions that you like to ask, especially like first questions. So your first message to women, if you just take the time to think of a really great first message that is you customize slightly with a name or something, but it's still very, very, it feels personal, but it's engaging as a first message, and you can just copy and paste that to every girl you match with. And you can do that with questions. You can do it with answers. So if she asks you what you do for work and there's a fun way to explain what you do for work, FYI, you should always have fun ways to answer the typical questions you get asked a lot. And if you can do that, if you can just copy and paste from a Word document answers to questions that you regularly get, you can save yourself a huge amount of time. And what's more is once you've come up with one really good answer to a typical question and it's funny or playful, it's really easy to be funny and playful regularly because you'll just have a list of the questions, the answers to typical questions. Anyway, that's really great. And it used to take me a long time to do on the mobile phone. It's really easy just to have to Word doc, or I just use Evernote, and that's really easy for me to store all my answers to questions there. So Yeah, that's really fantastic. It's one of the things I do love. Now, there are a couple of things missing from it. Most notably, I mean, I can go in and I can edit my profile, but down here, there's a lot of options missing. Especially if you use Tinder Plus, you'll notice there's no Tinder Plus options being shown here, and that's a real shame. I'm guessing they're going to add it in because I do think the desktop version is going to prove to be really, really powerful. The other reason why I think a desktop version is going to be awesome for some of you, of course, is that you won't then need the the Tinder app sitting on your mobile phone. And I know for a lot of you, that's kind of a privacy thing. You just don't want people realizing that you have Tinder. You don't want the notifications coming up on your phone, that kind of thing. It's really brilliant that you can just use it here on your desktop. So there we have it, guys. It's very simple. As you can see, it's, I'm going to be honest, it looks like it's quite a port. It doesn't look like a finished product. It looks a little bit beta the way it just kind of thrown in there with the images. But overall, I think it's really positive. I'm really excited. I will certainly be doing all my Tinder training for all my future Tinder training products here on the desktop version because I think it'll be much faster to type replies, much faster to have conversations on here if you and a lot of the girls are using Tinder on desktop rather than on your phones. Anyway, guys, if you've got any questions about the Tinder desktop, I've had a really long, lengthy play with it. Go ahead and ask me in the comments below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out.
Hey guys, do you get frustrated approaching women and then getting rejected? I'd like to invite you to my free 12-video training series where I'm going to show you how to make such an amazing first impression before you even say a word that rejection will soon become a thing of the past. See that button down there? Don't procrastinate anymore. Go ahead and click on it, and I look forward to working with you.